Too much light, no light. Up to date. I've been watching a few things in the stock market, and I've noticed that I've been reading up actually on stocks, and it's crazy how many pharmaceutical stocks are all investing into marijuana plantations and building them, and their cost efficiency is way lower than anybody growing in the house because they pay their electric bill, and they're running by higher standards of LED and different kinds of lighting that are way cost efficient, and also running by the wind. What they stop us from using, they're harnessing the wind also for their electric and their heat and their greenhouses. So they're up and up, and nobody else has a chance in life not to spend the money. What do we do? Why? What is the chance of spending the money? One of the key things about spending the money is that if one big company comes in and they tax it, we can pay all the welfare and unemployed. Now, if all these people are smoking it themselves and no one's saving the money, then the unemployed will have more money because they won't have to spend high money on their marijuana costs. And same with the welfare people. But that's high cock and garnished. What I really want to talk about is all or nothing, right? When they talk about all, there's usually, you're in a sports arena and they say, oh, it's a 2-all tie. It means all means for everybody, right? It's a 2-all tie. Everybody's tied, okay? It's a 3-way tie. It's a 2-way tie. Everybody's equal or tied. So the word all is 24 and 125, equaling to the same number as Earth, 1/4. All three of these, okay, at the same time are all in red on the roulette wheel. At the same time, the 12 ball is purple, and 1 and 2 is 3, equaling to red and purple. So the 3-ball red is what's creating it all, and 1 is inside 3. So 1 is inside these. The total of this in short is 7. The high is 25. The total is 18 or 32, which is the doorway for the spirit heaven. All or nothing. No is the first 2 letters in pi. Time, heaven, creation of the altered spirit inside the sun because of the word all. 313. Spirit in the sun, the DC world. All or nothing. The word nothing or zero, okay, 0 equals 64. So if it's all or nothing and 0 equals 64, 1.5 times 4 is 6, representing Mars and Saturn. And 4 is everything, and 6 is nothing, because 6 is inside of 4, so it's actually equal. Right? Saying 6 is what's running everything, or 6 is on the corners. It's a tied game. The IT of the sun. ED 5-4, IT 29, ED 5 and 4. 38 inside the church. So all or nothing, 0, all or nothing. Or, okay, says gold. It's 15, which equals 6, and R is 9. 6 and 9, the gold is in rotation. The gold is in rotation. The next thing I wanted to talk about is just a small design that I made. Understanding that in I, right, the belly button comes to be one of these dots. This is the male or female, if you want to look at it. But look what happens to the cross, right? You go over the top, it creates the small n. You go under the bottom, it creates the U. You create the sides, you have CC. So 3335 is the number. 3335. Inside it creates a 20. 2 is in the middle. You get 523, 323. What does it mean? I don't know yet. I don't know yet what it means. There's one other thing I want to mention. I want to talk about 360 degrees, and let's not pass 9. Although 10, 11, and 12 will create 1, 2, and 3 again. Once you get to the 10 mark, it's a representation of 7. 0 equals 6, 10 equals 16, becomes 1 and 6 equals to 7. So then it becomes 7, 2, 3. So the 7 is now separating the 23 creation. 1 inside 2 creates 3. 3 is 120. 120 degrees by 3 is 360. 1 times 360, 2 by 180. These will all create 360. We have 38, the number to the church, to the rotation of the gateway. The water. If you have water in a pipe, it's running on the bottom of the pipe unless the pipe is going straight down. That means it's from up, it goes to down. It's all moving. Let's not talk about that. We just want to talk about totals. Now, if we move it the other way, okay, I can go 90 times 4, but I can't go 80 because it would bring me to a half number. It would bring me to 4.5. This would bring me to 7.2. 4.5, 7.2, if I work them together, 7, 4 is Jesus, 25 is the earth. 0.2, 0.5. Jesus and the earth. 7 and 4, 7 times 4 is the cycle. 7 and 4 is 11 plus 7 times 4, 28 equals to 93. And those are the moving waters of Saturn. The moving waters, the moving rings. Why? Because 28, 39, 39 is passage over Hoover Dam Electric, and I connect everything to North America. That's the way I'm working. Connecting North America, how they created and built North America, towards the universe. 4.5 and 7, 7 and 4 equals to 11. 1 and 1 is 2. 2 and 5 is 7. We get 27. Win a big red sun. 5 and 8 is the spirit matrix. Take away 5 and 8, 13 equals to only 25 over here on this margin. Take away 72 and 45, or take away 117. 117, 7 come 11. Brings me to 850. Spirit matrix on Earth. Because we can't do it the other way. Where is my other side of this? 90 times 4. You see it happens twice between here and here. Here's my reverse. In between is 5, 6, and 8. 5 and 6 and 8. This is my in between, 19. Why? Because it's 4 times 90 and 9 times 40. 94 is Uranus, the birth. 9 is your eye, the blue world. 7 times 7 is your gateway. 47 and 47, 2 worlds, 2 sides, time of the Christ. 24.5 can't be divided because there's a 0.5 means it's in between 24 and 25. 94 equals to 13, 13 equals to 44, area space. Area space of the red sun, the two suns, 72 and 45, both represent the sun, 60 is the clock. 4 is the outside, and 9 is the outside. This is what's running. We don't run in the middle. We run on one side or the other side. This is center field. We're running between 6 and 8. 6 and 8 totals 105 or 15, which says Mars, and it says the hand of God. It says the hand of God because I go back to Kansas City where the highways cross 70 and 35. 70 and 35 are a 2-to-1, which is a creation of the Pluto system, the 2-to-1 system, which 2-to-1 is 4 and 10 at the 7th gate because of the game of craps, what the game of craps says. You ever see the games, what this one says, the $10,000 pyramid, what this says, what that says? Well, according to games people play, I play it the same way. 12 times 30 is 360. 18 times 20 is 360. There is no other. We're not going to do the 360 because the total is the 1 times 360. This is creation of left and right. 3 and 9 equals to 3 and 9. We'll say the letters that spell out the word CL or sky. 93 is the number to Saturn. 9 times 3, 9 plus 3 is 27 and 12, which is 9 and 3 again, equals to 50 and 30 electric company. 80 is that number. 80. 80 means 4 times 20 or 420. 88 is the sky. 91 is the spirit. Add on 3 for creation. 4 is the number 4. 20 is the number 20. It takes 2 tens to create that. 10, 10, 39, 39, 78, the split of the gateway. 10, 10. 10 is the difference because of this. We have to have that star in between, that 10 star. Remember, 1 plus 9 is 10, but we need area space of separation. We have Delta 88. We have Oldsmobile 88. We have all kinds of things that are in relationships. Let's go on to the next level, which is 12 times 30 or 120 times 3. Under 12, 2 cubes. Create gives me 132, backdoor spirit freeze. 42 and 90 is the birth, gives me Mars and the cat. Where do we get that? 1 and 3 is 4 and 2, or 1 and 3 and 2 is 5. Mars, cat. Area space, birth. If we want to use 90, the high and the low, we get 99. And we get 44. Area space on 99 is the planet Jupiter. I, captain. Jupiter running everything. But Jupiter's running everything through something smaller, right? You need the captain's lodge. That's held a small little lodge on a big ship, controlling everything. Something small, controlling everything big, right? Something small, controlling everything big, giving the directors. You have one guy at the orchestra telling this whole big orchestra what to do while the crowd is behind going hoo-ha and listening to everything, like running through the ocean. Again, let's get back to the element scale. Here's one of my drawings I showed you. It's the big pig. Here's Cain, right? Here's Cain leaning on this, right? Comes all the way down to here. Here's my heart, my inside heart. And here's my inside heart. They overlap and they leave a diamond, leaving this one and this one and this one and this one. You want to call it B, you want to call it D? Well, B would be an association of something else. And E is an understanding that we stop before we get to the mouse that's in the center. See the mouse in the center? 2 eyes, the nose, the whiskers. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Constant is what I am.